Hey YouTube, we've got a revisit today. It's my final thoughts on the UNI-T meter that I reviewed a couple years ago that I bought. And honestly, I'm disappointed. And here's why. Over the time I've owned this, one thing or another started dropping out. And now the meter has just become totally useless. First thing to die was the non-contact voltage. It seemed to have lost its strength, ability to read. Like I used to be when I first got this meter, I could actually sense a wire running through the wall, and then it got to the point where I could touch it right to the wire and it wouldn't even pick up. So, obviously you never trust what the non-contact voltage reads. You always check it with your meter anyway, but it was handy when you're trying to diagnose if things are on or off currently. It was a lot quicker that way. And I'm glad that I do practice double checking with the meter to make sure that it's off, because this thing actually told me the circuit was dead, and then I checked it with my meter and it was hot. So that was the first thing to peter out on me. Then the second thing was resistance readings. I check a lot of windings on AC motors and stuff, and it just got to the point where I could check the same winding 3 different times and get 3 different readings. I would never get the same reading. So the ohms check it totally crapped out on me. I couldn't check ohms. Then I thought, well, maybe something's wrong with the wires. So I went and bought a new set of wires, and it still read the same thing. And then now the last thing to crap out on me was the amp clamp. The amp clamp does not read any more amperage in either AC or DC mode. So it's like 3 different things on this, 3 different functions on this meter that have totally failed. And I don't understand why, because this is my other meter. It's just a cheap old Harbor Freight meter. And it still works just fine. They both live in the same box. And this one was actually more protected because it lived in its case, while this one just bounced around inside of my box. And this one still works, and this one doesn't. So I'm on the hunt today for another meter. I mean, I like this one, but the resolution's not good. It doesn't, the voltage scale is not fine enough for me. I don't like it. But I just figured I'd share that with you. I'm going to try to make some more of these videos, things that I've reviewed in the past, and haven't posted any update videos. So this will be the update video to the UNI-T. Just not very happy with it. And I opened it up. There's no moisture on the board. There's no corrosion. I checked where the contacts are fixed to the board. They're soldered. It's not broken or cracked or anything coming off the board. I mean, it's making good connection. So it's got to be with the internal electronics have failed somehow. But I mean, you see it still comes on. It just doesn't do anything. Doesn't work like it's supposed to. So don't know. But that's it. Just wanted to share that with you after a couple years. This one's died. And the cheap old Harbor Freight still works just fine. So that's it.